Good morning and welcome to Holiday Park here in Germany. It's an absolutely glorious day today. We're going to have highs of 27 degrees, so it's going to be absolutely baking, but perfect weather for riding on roller coasters. I enjoy it a lot when the sun's shining. Now in terms of Holiday Park, I first came here 2 years ago, mainly to ride Expedition GeForce, and it certainly didn't disappoint, so I'm looking forward to getting plenty of rides on that today. I'm expecting some big crowds here at the park, especially with the nice weather. But like I said, I've been here before. It's not like I've got to rush around to make sure I get everything in. If I don't, it's not the end of the world. But in terms of roller coasters, when I was last here, there was only actually two in the park. There was Expedition GeForce and also another roller coaster called Skyscream. Of course, they're still both here, but there's also the addition of a third roller coaster, and that's a Zero Force, and that's indoors in a huge new family area that opened last summer. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. But yes, welcome back to Holiday Park. Nice to be back here, and Expedition GeForce was my main draw for coming to this park, and that's my main draw for coming back and doing some more re-rides, especially when the weather is like this. Absolutely glorious. Booked my ticket online for this one. Today it was 34 euros I paid in advance. Of course, you do normally get a discount booking your tickets online before you actually get to the park, and it means you get to go straight in through the turnstiles instead of having to queue up at the ticket booth. Spin you round just here. So the park is all owned by the same company that own Plopsaland in Belgium, and it's got a lot of the similar characters and theme. Hello, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Check it out. Yeah, love it. Yeah, it's owned by the Plopsa Group, and you got these huge gates here at the entrance on a slant. Quite a nice photo opportunity, and of course the park's Intamin drop tower just through there as well. But yes, I'm going to get the ticket loaded up. Got my e-ticket on the phone as a PDF. And let's head inside the park. Welcome to the vlog, another one from this huge road trip. Do always love seeing the mascots at these parks. That's something that we really need more of back in the UK, in my opinion. So yes, this is the wonderful entrance area, some great buildings. And this view looks a little bit different to when I was last here 2 years ago, because none of that was there before. That's the huge new indoor area. All of those facades, all on the front there, that's all new, the stage area. It looks very different around here. Looking forward to getting inside there and seeing it all. I assume that's what everyone's queuing for out the front there. Holiday Indoor is the name of that section. But yeah, it looks really quite nice there actually. Not seen any photos or anything of the outside. Seen a couple of photos of the inside. So like I say, you've got that new Zero coaster in there. But yeah, look at this. Very nice. All of these facades and stuff were here before, around at this side. It doesn't seem ridiculously busy so far, to be honest. I think we're all right. I thought we might have ridiculous crowds coming in this morning, but got straight in on the car park, and yeah, there's not many people waiting here. So I think you can guess where I'm going first. Straight to Expedition GeForce. Park hours today, 10 until 6. And here she is. What a beauty. Expedition GeForce. So this coaster, of course, built by Intamin, opened in 2001 here at Holiday Park. And here we go, straight into the entrance for my first ride of the day. Of course, you are allowed to use chest-mounted GoPros here, so plenty of on-ride footage to come throughout the day. Every vlog of this Europe trip, been able to film on ride, which is fantastic. It's been really good. Really love with this coaster how it just emerges out of the trees.
Fest in ihren verschließbaren Taschen zu verstauen oder in unseren Gepäck- und Brillenablagen auf der gegenüberliegenden Seite.
Off we go then, on the front row of Expedition GeForce, on this cable lift hill, taking us up to 173 feet, where we get a fantastic view across the park. And again, this is another one where there's so many trees around. It's in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the forest. And I really like that with the park. We're about to go down this 82-degree drop. Get ready. It's going to get intense. Plenty of airtime in the sunshine. It's a great day for it, and here we go on Expedition GeForce. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, airtime, yes! Whoa! Woo! Here we go, air time! Way! Woo! Give me some more! Woo! Wow! Blimey, that was absolutely fantastic. Woo! I enjoyed that just as much as I did last time I came. Even more so in this weather. That was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic roller coaster. Only an hour and a half away from Europa Park. You've got to come here and try it. If you go out here to Europa in Germany, come here to Holiday Park and come and have a ride on this. You will not regret it. That was absolutely awesome. It was great to get back on Expedition GeForce here at Holiday Park. After riding Millennium Force over at Cedar Point, I wasn't too sure how this was going to feel in terms of the intensity. I mean, I wasn't blown away by Millennium Force, and go back and watch them vlogs from a year ago actually, May 2018, from where I went to Cedar Point for the first time. Yeah, Millennium Force, I found it a bit forceless in some places, and certainly didn't get as much airtime as this. But I just wanted to go on this again after riding Millennium Force, that's also built by Intamin. Yes, that's a lot taller as it's a giga coaster. However, this is so much better in my opinion. Of course, all us enthusiasts have got different opinions on coasters, and it wouldn't be great if all of us did agree. You know, it's nice to have different opinions on things. That's what keeps it interesting and makes it nice to chat to other enthusiasts who find different rides more enjoyable than others and share those experiences. But yeah, for me, this is 10 times better than Millennium Force. I absolutely loved getting back on that, and more re-rides coming up later. My only negative with the whole ride is the fact it's running one train, and it was last time we were here, it is this time, and yeah, it seems like that's the norm for this ride. It only ever runs one train, which is a shame, to be honest, because I had to wait about 20 minutes there for the front row, and even for the other rows, you know, there was maybe 2 or 3 trains worth. That it's just not great, is it, running a huge coaster on one train, no matter how busy the park is. And at the moment, like, look at this path, very quiet. I'm heading down to Skyscream now to go and have a ride on there, which is a premier ride, Sky Rocket 2. Have a ride on there, and then we'll head back up and get this other new credit that I need to get at the indoor area. Right then, so here it is, Skyscream. It opened here in 2014, and on this site before was this Vekoma roller coaster that closed in 2013, and that acts as a really nice entrance to this area. But yeah, that's in the place where it actually was as well. It's not been moved. Works as a great entrance, but yeah, that's the exact location as to where it was before. And I've actually just walked right past what I was looking for. I'd forgot where it was. It's just over here. There we are, gives you a bit of information all about it on there. It's all in German, but I'll show you that so you can see it. There you are, it says how it operated from 1979 to 2013. But yeah, it works really nice, doesn't it? There's a little entrance to the area. And yes, here we go. This has got an absolutely awesome queue line, very heavily themed. And all this area is nice out the front here as well, really. Not many crowds around here, which is quite interesting. Unless everyone's just at the top end of the park. I'm not too sure, but it's definitely open. There's a couple of people going in. Very much looking forward to getting on Tigris at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, when we head to Florida in September. There's also one of these. Look at this queue line though, epic. The Halloween event here is supposed to be absolutely awesome, so I'd love to come back for it at some point in the future. And here we go, get ready for this awesome, heavily themed and very smoky queue line. That was a bit of air that was blasted towards me there. You know me, I love my horror, and I think this is fantastic. Even more atmospheric when you're just walking through here on your own. Kind of gives me like a bit of Saw the Ride vibes but what it could have been if they'd have just made some of the rooms and the queue line a little bit darker and blocked in the building a bit more. Well, there we go, we can hear the coaster running round. Awesome all this, isn't it? There really is some little hidden gems at some of these theme parks in Europe. And that's the beauty of doing a trip like this. It's quite cheap to do. You can get around, see loads of different parks. It's awesome. Right, I'm going to join the front row queue. That's the good thing about both the coasters here. They have got front row queues. Both of the major rides. Of course, got that third coaster to do. Look at this, it's empty. Walk on.
Here we go, on Skyscream, on the front row. The speed that this thing flies through the station is amazing, isn't it? Woo! Oh, 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 boom! Back we go. Get ready. Woo! Whoa! You do get some great force on this, and here we go. Things are about to get a bit faster. Woo! Woo! Hey! Good bit of airtime there. Oh, great views. Woo! Oh, nice and smooth and quite intense. There we go. The good thing is they're also allowing re-rides on this, so may as well sit down and have another go.
Very enjoyable coaster that, and the fact it's a full experience with all the queue line and all the different effects there is in there, it really builds you up to the ride, doesn't it? It's really about the anticipation with that, because you walk through that queue line, you've got all the different animatronics and special effects, jump scares happening in there. And then as you continue up to the station, you then see the coaster zoom straight through as it passes through the station, which is brilliant. So by the time you've already got on that, you're already feeling a little bit nervous. Of course, me being a ride enthusiast doesn't quite have that effect. However, you've got to think about everybody else who goes on this, all of your public that are coming to the park. It just builds up that anticipation, doesn't it? You've had them jump scares in the queue line, it's all these different stages, and you get into the station, you see that thing come whizzing through, it really gets your heart pounding. And that's what it's all about when they design these rides. It's about them thrills and building you up to the experience, isn't it? But I really like that. It's a great ride, and it might be a very generic style coaster now. I mean, there's quite a few of them out there now. Like I said, I'll be riding one at Busch Gardens later in the year in September. However, I still think they're great rides for parks. Yes, they're not the highest of throughputs because it only runs one train, obviously, because of how it's designed. However, you know, it's still not a bad ride, and yeah, I do like the inline twist. Of course, the non-inverting loop's always good fun. And yeah, it's time for a new coaster credit for me now. Back up towards the entrance to go and check out Holiday Indoor. Right, so as I mentioned back at the start of the vlog, I think this all looks great out the front here. Very nicely themed. Really complements the other buildings that they've got here around the entrance to the park as well. And here we go, this is the entrance to Holiday Indoor. Looking forward to seeing this. You know my thoughts on indoor parks and areas, really like the idea of it. Just a little bit about the characters. Of course, I've mentioned already how it's owned by Plopsaland. That means you've got all the Studio 100 characters, and that's what this is based on. That's Heidi up there. I think that's how you pronounce it. I was calling it Heidi at Plopsaland because obviously you've got the wooden coaster there, the GCI, that's all based around Heidi. And you've got the song in there, Heidi, Heidi. There you go, that's all I'm singing. But yeah, here we go. Oh wow, straight through the shop and into this paradise. Blimey. Oh, this looks nice. Very heavily detailed in here. Oh wow. So yeah, you've not just got the roller coaster in here, you've got a few other different family rides. Calling it now, this is exactly what Alton Towers needs. They need to flatten Cloud Cuckoo Land and all that area up there and build something like this, a huge family area This is incredible. Beautifully themed. Play area down here. All the buildings all the way around. And they've got the lighting just right in here. Very impressed. This looks fun, doesn't it? I'll see how we go on there. The carousel over here. The slide that runs all the way down the side there. The ball pits. Absolutely wonderful. Is this another one of them rides where you just get on? Like, it just keeps running all day? I think it could be. Huge indoor play area, a show venue down here. Wow, I love this. More parks need this, especially back in the UK. Something what they've got right here. I mean, everything about this is just perfect in my opinion. Absolutely love it. Oh no, there is a queue line for it. I'm going to say it's moving a bit too fast for people just to jump on. Obviously, if you want to see one of those, check out my vlog from the other day when I went to Friespertus City. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I went there the other day. Another part that was in France, and yeah, they had a carousel where you it just kept going all day, just self-operated attraction. And then you've got the highlight of the indoor area. Is this indoor coaster. Like I say, this was also opened last year, built by Zero, and it's a force coaster which heads up into that mountain over there. Got a bit of a queue. I think the entrance was actually back down here. So let's head inside and have a look. Oh, no, watch your loose articles. A ball's just come flying down here. Where's that come from? Someone has chucked it from somewhere. Wonder if they were aiming at me. Tabalugas Actaban, I think that's how we pronounce it. I don't know, something like that. Let's enter the queue line. Yeah, it was just round here. I walked right past it. Oh, it's a 2-lap special. We're going inside into this rock work. It definitely gets Sean's seal of approval. Nice quality. Oh. Guess we're waiting from here. It's going to be a couple of cycles, I'd imagine, maybe 2 or 3 actually. See you on the ride. Good fun family coaster, and there was also a lot to see as you were going around on the ride layout as well. Once you went through the rock work, you got like a star cloth all the way around there on the walls, a few different characters to see. Yeah, it was very nicely presented in there, heavily themed. I love it in this indoor area. I think they've done a fantastic job of it. The coaster itself, 2 laps as you saw from that front row POV. very, very smooth. And yeah, just a brilliant family coaster. That's exactly what more parks should be putting in. This whole indoor area is what more parks should be looking at. Honestly, it's brilliant in here. I really like it. And yeah, I thought whilst I'm in here, we're going to go on this spinning flat ride. Let's go and have a ride.
Right then, off we go. Looks really fun, this does. So let's see if it rides as good as it looks. Oh, I see. So we have to do something with this bar, I think. Ah, there we go. Push the bar forwards to go higher. Hey! And pull it towards us to go down. Oh, we got that time there. Hey! It's gonna get going a bit faster now. There we go. Get some great views. I love this indoor area. I think it's fantastic. Waited about 15 minutes for this. Had to wait a few cycles. Hey! This is really good fun. Something a bit different for the kids area as well. Hey! Really get it swaying side to side a little bit as well. Woo! Bit of a unique system, isn't it? Instead of having a button to press, you pull this lever. And there we go, coming back down, end of the ride. Only a short cycle, 1 minute 24 there. There you go. Nice little ride, quite enjoyed that. I think it works really well in this area.
Quite a nice flight ride that was. I like how you got some really good aerial views all throughout the indoor section of the park. And yeah, I love it in there. I think it's fantastic. The theming's brilliant. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a smaller version of what I've been building in my latest Let's Play Planet Coaster series here on the channel. So if you're into your theme park gaming, then check it out if you haven't already. But yeah, it's kind of a bit like that. So I'm really impressed with how it all looks in there. The fact they've finally got a junior coaster here at the park's great as well. You've got to think they only had the 2 thrill coasters before that, so it's nice to see they've finally got that junior ride in there. And again, that was very heavily themed. It's lovely in there because on a hot day like today, you can go in there and cool off. All air conditioned. On a cold day, or if it's chucking it down with rain, likewise you can go in there. It's perfect for all weather conditions. That's great. In terms of crowds here at Holiday Park, it's definitely got a lot busier in the sort of last half hour, 45 minutes. I've noticed a lot of people still flooding into the park, so I'm glad that I got quite a few rides done early, especially on the big coasters. But I've just had a nice bratwurst and fries inside there as well. That was very good. It was about €11, and yeah, like the good thing about that as well, it was a really big portion. Not the cheapest, but I remember us saying that before about the Plopsa parks. Plopsaland de Pan in Belgium, the food there, I remember us saying it was very expensive. But yeah, at least it was a big portion. Anyway, I'm going to head down this way because there was a strange dark ride I remember going on last time I was here. So I'm going to go and check that out. And with it being a dark ride, hopefully the queue won't be too bad, or it'll at least be flowing quite quickly. I had a look at Anubis, which is the drop tower here, and that's very busy all up and down in the cattle pen. So I'll probably come back to that later on. Like I said at the start of the vlog though, it's not the end of the world if I don't get on everything today. I've got the main things that I wanted to do done already, which is good, and just seeing that whole indoor area has definitely been great so far. Here it is, the entrance to the park's dark ride, Burg Falkenstein. There we are. Again, probably not pronouncing it right. That's just the ongoing theme when I visit these parks in Europe, to be honest. Here we go. Yeah, I remember this being a little bit weird and some very questionable animatronics in here. In terms of this area of the park though, it's lovely. Got the carousel over there in the middle, some very nice buildings all the way around, like a cute little sweet shop and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I really like it. The beauty of these Omnimover style rides. a lot of the time just have walk-on queues, or at least very minimal queues. Yeah, straight on this today. Here's some highlights.
Die schießen mit Brandpfeilen! Die Mauer stürzt ein! Alarm! Die schießen mit Brandpfeilen! Die Mauer stürzt ein! Alarm!
She's a bit angry, isn't she?
Brandpfeilen! Die Mauer stürzt
I think
ein!
they need to extend the loop on that audio a bit there, don't you?
Brandpfeilen! Die Mauer stürzt ein!
Ah!
Alarm! Die schießen mit Brandpfeilen! Die Mauer stürzt ein! Alarm! Die schießen mit Brandpfeilen! Die Mauer stürzt ein! Alarm!
Oh, here we go. This is where she gets a bit cheeky from what I remember. Oh, oh, oh. Some very questionable stuff going on there in that medieval themed ghost train, or at least I'm assuming that's what they're trying to achieve with that one. But yeah, it's a shame there's not a bit more movement in some of the scenes. A lot of them are just sort of standing still in there. It'd be nice if there was a bit more movement, a few more animatronics, that sort of thing. Just moving parts, like some wheels spinning round on the walls and that sort of stuff, maybe some chains and things. Yeah, there's some very weird stuff going on in there. Didn't quite see what I saw last time. I don't know if she was working or not, or if it's just on like a long reset delay. But there's a lady in there who decides to lift a top during that ride. So yeah, some very weird stuff going on in that medieval ghost train. But there you go, I've made my way over to the park's Intamin Rapids ride that opened in 1984. And yes, it's called Donna Fluss. So let's go for a ride on here. It's got a bit of a queue, but it's a nice hot day for a rapids. It's got to be done.
Immer in Gruppen zu 6 Personen in die Boote einzusteigen. Bitte immer nur in Gruppen zu 6 Personen. Dankeschön.
Off we go. On Thunder River. Hey, that's what it translates to apparently. Hey! Oh, lovely. Good start, bit of wave action. Get some great views of Expedition GeForce from on this as well, as you probably saw from the footage from the queue. Wait about 30 minutes for this. I'm glad that I've managed to get on it, because this is actually set for a retheme next year into dinosaurs. Oh. Yeah, great views of the coaster, peeking through the trees. Whoa, hey. Whoa. Yeah. I'll hold it here and then it might not get as wet. There we go. Into the tunnel. Oh, here we go. Oh, oh. It's a good rapids, this. Well worth a half an hour wait. It's got a nice themed trough around the outside as well, not as concrete. Whoa! Oh, yes. That's a little look at the building for the indoor section. Not quite as heavily themed from this side, but they put some trees out the front to try and hide it up a little bit. It's just a blue wall. There we go. Whee! Nice ride there on Thunder River.
Enjoyed that ride on the rapids there. Really good actually, lots of different effects. I forgot how good that was, really enjoyed it. It might not be the longest Intamin Rapids ride out there, but it's packed with different elements. Really enjoyed it. It'd be nice if there was some more big waterfalls. However, apart from that, I think it's a very good solid rapids actually. I do like the effects that you've got inside the tunnel. I mean, it's not a full-on waterfall in terms of what you'd normally get on a rapids, but it's something a bit different, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous day here today. Just thought I'd show you the park's Gerstlauer Skyfly. It's got an absolutely huge queue, so I probably won't go on it. I don't think I got on this last time I was here, to be honest. It was also quite busy. Yeah, I just thought I'd show you a bit of it. The theming's very nice around here. It's like what Skyforce at Blackpool Pleasure Beach could have been like. There's a bit more stuff around to look at. Yeah, it's certainly a lot busier than it was earlier on when I walked down this area. But I'm glad that I managed to get on them rapids. It was worth the half an hour wait. It was a good ride. And like I say, with it being rethemed for 2020, just wanted to get a last POV on there really and experience it one last time before it gets all themed up. Obviously at Plopsaland they're also retheming one of their water rides. The log flume there is actually being rethemed at the moment into dinosaurs. So it's quite interesting how they're going over a couple of the water rides at their parks and doing some retheming work. But anyway, I'm going to walk down this way towards the Starflyer, have a little ride on there. Also, you've got the stunt show round here, and we watched it last time, and it was actually quite funny, so I'd like to watch it today. So I just need to go and check the times because I can't see them anywhere else around the park. But you have got these posters for it, Crazy Holiday 2. So I would really like to see that. So I'm going to head down towards the stunt show. From what I remember, there's a massive lake around here that it's on. And we walk just past this Starflyer that's themed to a lighthouse. It's very nice. It's a good park there. It's got a wonderful atmosphere today. I like the Plopsa parks. I really like Plopsaland de Pan in Belgium. I think it's a great park. That's certainly come a long way over the past few years. So I've come over to the Aqua Stadium just to check the show times, and I can't seem to find any unless I'm being very, very stupid. I just thought there'd be a board out the front just telling you what time the show's on. But it's definitely on today because I can hear music testing around the other side. I think there's a couple of the performers who were just chilling out around there from what I saw walking around the lake. But yeah, I'm not too sure on that one. I'll have to ask and find out. But yeah, this is a little pirate area. A couple of different rides down here. Good pirate ship over there. Swings quite high actually. So we'll have a go on there whilst we're here. This little spinning ride here as well. We'll just walk through the area where that Starflyer is. I'll go back down to there shortly and show you all that because it's gorgeous around there. Very nicely themed. It's like a surfer's paradise, all a beach area with a bar and everything. It's very nice around there. Yeah, let's have a ride on here. It's got a bit of a queue, a couple of cycles, but it's worth it for this nice Huss pirate ship.
Here we go, on the pirate ship. Only had to wait one cycle, so not too bad. Hey, and I managed to get on the back row. And from watching it in the queue line, I think we got quite a long cycle coming up here. Hey, oh, that's good. I've also found out the stunt show is on in 30 minutes. So perfect timing. Oh! Yeah, it's a good one. This swings nice and high. Here we go. Oh, that floaty air time. Woo-hoo! I remember the days when Blade used to be like this, Alton Towers. And Black Buccaneer at Chessington, that's obviously in bits at the moment. Oh. That'll be the end of your ride on Blade now. Oh, it just keeps on giving. Woo! Really good one, this is. Good cycle. Oi! There's a good hands in the air action. Hands in the air like you just don't care. Give us an oh yeah. Oi. 1 minute 36, we're still going. Woo! Oi, still that full swing. Nearly 2 minutes now. And there we go, starting to slow down. Brilliant pirate ship, that one. Enjoyed that.
So you know, a few minutes ago when I walked past the show venue and I couldn't see the times, I was having one of them moments. There we go, a massive board just there, at eye level as well, and I didn't see it. How crazy is that, honestly? Anyway, I've come off the pirate ship, that was awesome, and everyone's making their way into the stunt show, so I thought I'd come and get a seat. It's covered over venue, this, so it's nice and shaded in this wonderful sunshine today, but it's a little bit hot now. Tell you what, it's crazy, but here we go, let's look at the venue. There we go, so we get a seat somewhere. Like I say, watched the show on here last time 2 years ago. Looks like it's got a bit of a different theme this time round. So here's some highlights over the next few minutes. There from the stunt show here at Holiday Park. A very strange storyline to it, but very action-packed, lots going on, 35-minute show. All the team who do all the stunts in that are fantastic. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I remember saying 2 years ago when we watched it that it was a bit of a weird storyline back then, and obviously being English and not speaking German, do struggle to understand what's going on quite a bit there, but something to do with some granddads that were like taking over. It was very strange. But in terms of all the action that was taking place in there, it was very good. Enjoyed it. It had the park mascot in there. There was a good flame effect. I didn't quite capture it on camera. It all happened very unexpected. But there was a bit of pyrotechnics in there as well. Yeah, enjoyed it. You know, good show. I'd probably give it a good 7 out of 10. I certainly enjoyed it more this time than I did 2 years ago. It felt like there was just a lot more going on. And I think the last time I watched it, I remember saying there was a bit of blank space in some places, whereas this time, loads going on. Anyway, I'm going to have a little ride on this Starflyer. Here's a little look around this wonderful area. Really like it round here. Like the summer beach. Fits beautifully, doesn't it? Another attraction just over there on the water. And here we go, Lighthouse Tower. This is the entrance to the queue line round here. Loving the music playing around this area. It's got such a happy vibe. Like I say, you've got that little bar area over at the side there as well, the beach bar that overlooks the lake where the stunt show was just. I've managed to get out of there quite quick to come to this because I thought with it being close to the show venue, this is probably going to get very busy quickly. So yeah, go and have a ride on the Starflyer. Up we go then, on the lighthouse. It is absolutely baking. I'm roasting right now, honestly. What a gorgeous day. It's nice to have a bit of shade though over at the show on the lake. Oh, you get some great views from on this. I've said this in a few of the vlogs on this trip, but I like a good high up ride, whether it's one of these, an observation tower, just a drop tower, something to get some height. Hopefully I'll do the intermittent drop tower here today. I'd like to. Up next I'm going to head back over to Expedition GeForce. I have another couple of rides on there, because I've only been on it once so far, and it's 3:15. Gorgeous scenery around here, isn't it? All the hills in the background, especially when we go round this way. There we are. Of course, stay tuned because I'll be telling you where I'm going to tomorrow. So keep tuned into the Theme Park Worldwide social media pages on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Then you get to know first when I'm going to the parks, and then of course as soon as, well, sometimes a few days after, could be a week or so, you'll get the vlogs on the YouTube channel. So follow us on social media, links are down below in the description. A little previews to where I'm going. Just looking forward to tomorrow's visit. Another park I've never been to before. Expedition GeForce looks amazing from up here, doesn't it? Gives you a good idea on the park size. It's not a massive park, this one, but it's got some good attractions. I'd like another coaster here. I think another major coaster is needed, especially with GeForce on one train. That breeze is lovely. There we go, slowing down, making our way back down onto the ground. Yeah, like I say, going to head over to Expedition GeForce. Going to have a couple of rides on there. I want to do a back row ideally, or at least close to the back. Another front row, and hopefully another couple more if I get time. Just whilst we're on the way over to Expedition GeForce, just thought I'd show you Wiki Splash, which is the park's Mac Rides log flume. Great ride, this one. I am hoping to get a ride on it today. It's just very, very busy. Yeah, it's got that nice double drop there. It's got a backwards section, it's got this indoor section down here. There's a lot to it. I remember saying that it's a good ride. But yeah, when I walked past earlier on, the queue was absolutely huge. So yeah, if it's quieting down a bit now, I'll have a go on it now. If not, go over to GeForce, come back over here towards the end of the day. With it being open until 6 o'clock, I'm hoping that quite a few people might be leaving by then. Yeah, it's still very busy all the way back to the entrance. So we'll go GeForce first and come back down here a little bit later on, because I would really like to do that today. It's a good flume, you know me, I like my water rides.
Right, here we go then. Leaving the station on the back row of Expedition GeForce. You think this ride's crazy on the front? Wait till you see it from the back. Here we go. How you all doing? You ready for some back row riding? Here we go. Right. Climbing up. Hands in the air. If you're wondering what all the pop music is in the station, it's sponsored by Big FM. Big FM, that's a German radio station, isn't it? Yeah, I thought so. Here we go. Are you excited? Yeah. This is it, on the back row. Arms in the air. Come on, get them hands up. That's it, yes. Let's do it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Whoa! Woo-hoo! Yeah! Woo-hoo! Oh, wow! Amazing air time! Woo! Here we go! Ejector! Whoa! Give us some more ejector! Way! And some more! Woo! And more! Oh, that thing is relentless. That's exactly how I feel. Yeah, good ride? Right, put it there, put it there. Put him there. Good man, good man. Good ride, good ride. Awesome. YouTube, Theme Park Worldwide.
Check out the Scooter channel. Subscribe.
Yes, go. I like this guy. I like this guy. Respect. Respect. It's Theme Park Worldwide. I'll tell you all about it.
Oh, they were friendly. He was having a bit of a chat to them just and told them about the channel. Big fans of Queen, actually. They love Freddie Mercury. So hi out there to you, and I hope you enjoyed your little feature in the video. But yeah, in terms of the operations on there, it did break down, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. And the queue itself, I waited about 35 minutes, including about 10 minutes of downtime with the breakdown. So yeah, you're talking about 20 minutes really if Anna broke down, which isn't too bad, but it could really do with being on 2 trains. And that front row queue is absolutely crazy at the moment. I'd say that's at least an hour, and there's a lot of people in that front row queue. So yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? I don't think I'll get another front row ride on it today. Luckily, the last time I was here, the park wasn't that busy, so we got lots of re-rides in. So it's not the end of the world. Started a really good day, and yeah, I'm hoping to get a ride on this Intamin drop tower now. So I'll spin you around so you can see it. And there it is. I remember saying last time that this was quite good actually. So yeah, we'll go and join the queue and see what it's like. It's called the Anubis. It's not a Gerstlauer roller coaster like at Plopsaland. That's called the Anubis. Like I say, all based around these different Studio 100 characters and all that sort of stuff. I'm not too sure how long the queue exactly is, but we'll soon find out. We've got 90 minutes left until the end of the day here at Holiday Park.
Right then, up we go. Only waited about 10 minutes there. They were shouting down for single riders, which is always good. Nice to see that good operation going on there. And up we go. This was actually the first of these Intamin freefall towers to open in Europe. Fascinating fact for you. There's only 3 actual towers on this structure. They're all sit down, no tilts or anything like that. As we climb up to 70 meters. Great view. But yeah, first one in Europe. We sit here and we wait. The anticipation. Holds for quite a long time on this one. Oh, ooh. Oh, there we go. Get ready. Hey! Oh, there we go. It's a good one, that. The smaller ones are the better ones.
It's a good drop tower, that is. You know me, I'm quite fussy when I come to my drop towers. I think that Intamin do build the best ones. And yeah, it was all right, that was. 70 metres, get some fantastic views. Shame the one on the other side wasn't open. It was only 2 out of 3 towers today, unfortunately, which isn't great really on a busy day. But it was just one lady in there. Like, she was the operator, she was the host, and she went and pressed like the enable button. And then, yeah, she had to go and then go into the op cabin. So it was a lot for one person to do. Anyway, there's just over an hour to go, and I've decided, because the weather's so nice and this is a brilliant flume ride, I'm going to get in the queue. I mean, this is the shortest that it's been all day. Earlier on, all this section that I've just walked through from the entrance, that was all open and full. So yeah, I'm going to go for it. Hopefully I'll be able to get one last go in on GeForce afterwards, or I hope so. But we'll see what happens. I mean, there's a lot of boats on this, so I'm hoping it's got a relatively good throughput and it gets through the people. Should be. It's a Mac ride, isn't it? It should be a people eater. Hopefully.
And into the trough we go on Wiki Splash. Waited about 20 minutes for this one. Not too bad actually. Soon getting the boats filled up. They put 6 in most boats. I mean, there's 4 of us in this one, but yeah, a lot of the boats have been putting 6 in. So yeah, it went quite quick actually. Very good operations. Only 2 members of staff on there, but they're getting it moving. I think these ones that haven't got a turntable are actually a lot better at getting them loaded, to be honest, because the boats go a lot slower, even though they're all in a line, and it just means people can get on a lot quicker. It's a lot more efficient, in my opinion. Oh, they're having a fight in there. Yeah, this was good from what I remember. So here we go. Wiki Splash. should have time to get over to GeForce and have another ride on there. Not done loads of rides on it today, but I've had a great time. Enjoyed getting back here. Up we go. And the sun is shining for this nice water ride. First drop, let's go. Woo! Oh, good bit of interaction there from the double drop. We got a little splash from them guys. That was good. One day I'll come here and actually queue up and go on Air Show 71, as I think it's called over there. Twice I've been to this park and not queued up. Actually, it's got a bit of a shorter queue now, but want to go and do GeForce again, of course. There you are, 6 in that boat, filling them up, throughputs. Right, into the indoor section now. On old Wiki. Not Wikipedia, Wiki Splash. Hope you're all enjoying the vlogs from this trip so far. Oi, still a couple more to go. Bit of theme in here and the turntable. Can't really see loads on the GoPro, but we're going down backwards now. Here we go. Oi! Oh! Love a good backwards drop. Definitely some areas that could do with some theming improvements. The station looks really bland inside as well. I remember saying that last time. Little lift hill there. Oh. Hello there. Oi. Back forwards again now. Yeah, I remember this being a good flume ride. We're already 3 minutes in. 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Up the final hill. What will take us to that double drop. Let's go. That's a really nice view of the park there, with the lighthouse over to the left. And of course Sky Scream, that Premier Rides Skyrocket 2. I'm going to be getting on a pretty big log flume for the first time tomorrow. Little hint as to where I'm going if you don't know already from seeing on social media. Very relaxing around the top here, isn't it? Oh, I can hear the stunt show running again over there. It's been on 3 times today, which is good. Oh, and a great view of Expedition GeForce straight ahead as we make our way towards this double drop. Like these, makes you miss Loggers Leap at Thorpe Park even more. Let's see how wet we're going to get. That famous quote. Please brace yourself for the next drop. Let's go. Oi! Oh! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, lovely. There we are. I'm not too wet actually, just a light sprinkle really. I got wetter on the first drop from that splash coming over from that one. Well, there you go. 5-minute ride there on Wiki Splash.
It's a very good Macrise log flume that, I very much enjoy it, and it could do with a bit more theming in some areas. However, the ride system itself is very good. I enjoyed that a lot and I'm glad that I managed to go on it. In terms of Expedition GeForce, or sorry, should I say the full name, Big FM Expedition GeForce, that German radio station that it's sponsored by, has gone very quiet, so I might be lucky here and get round a couple of times, hopefully. Yeah, it's a little bit quieter, it's just at the steps, so yeah, I might be able to get 2 goes, hopefully. If not, like I say, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I've had a good day here at Holiday Park. It's been nice to come back after 2 years. And yeah, I probably won't come back now for another few years until they add something substantial into this park. Right, I'm going for one last ride on here, and I'll see you afterwards where we'll have a look in the gift shop and wrap up the day. An awesome last ride there on Expedition GeForce here at Holiday Park. And of course, it's a bit of a theme park worldwide tradition. We'll have a little look through the gift shop, see what there is. I know last time I came here 2 years ago, they were actually selling some of the old restraints from Expedition GeForce, and they were actually just over here. And obviously I didn't have the car then, I flew over. Whereas this time, if they'd have still been selling anything like that, I would have been able to get it back, but a bit typical how they're not, isn't it? Stuff like that though, it's very limited, isn't it? With old restraints and that sort of stuff. It's like what Blackpool Pleasure Beach do in the shop there under Flying Machines, selling bits of theme park ride stuff, what they don't need anymore. You know, once it's gone, it's gone. But yeah, still got the nice t-shirts and hoodies up there. This is quite a fun one. I'm only here for Expedition GeForce. That is quite true, to be honest, because I definitely wouldn't have come back this soon after only 2 years if Expedition GeForce wasn't here. I survived. Little bits of merchandise. Skyscream mug, I got that last time. I actually got a Skyscream t-shirt, this one, last time I was here. Got your pillows, all your Holiday Park since 71 t-shirts over there as well. A lot of the merch is very similar actually to when I was here last time. And all this looks like non-park branded stuff to me. Just generic plush teddies and all that sort of stuff. Dinosaur toys. Yeah, that's about all from your theme stuff. There's a bit of stuff with the characters on. But yeah, there you go. Gonna head back to the car. We'll do a little wrap up from today. Back in the car then after a great day here at Holiday Park. My second visit here to the park. Like I say, I last visited back in 2017, and yeah, it was good to get back again today, get on Expedition GeForce, and of course that is always going to be the highlight of this park for me, probably for a very, very long time, until they maybe add something in what's even better. But for at the moment, I think their focus is on putting in more family attractions, retheming some of the stuff they've already got, like the Rapids, for example, for next year. And yeah, something that's really surprised me today was that indoor area. Holiday Indoor, I think, was absolutely wonderful. The coaster in there was good fun, and it was quite forceful. In terms of the theming in there, top class. I mean, it's good to see that these smaller parks are really starting to catch up now in terms of theming with the bigger parks, and even better than some big parks out there, especially what we get back in the UK in terms of theming. But now I'm really impressed with today, what I've seen. Operations have been good. I really feel like Expedition GeForce needs completely reworking and a second train building up and putting on there. In terms of the operation on there, it's just so slow because of the one train. The staff are doing the best to get that one sent out as quick as they can, but in terms of the audio in the station as well, it'd be nice if they could completely rework that ride, get a second train on for it, some themed audio, a bit of theming around all the queue line and the station, and it could make it more of an experienced coaster. At the moment it's a world-class ride, but it'd be nice to have more of an experience to it. Skyscream, good fun to get on there. Stunt show was really good. Enjoyed the couple of water rides that I've been on. Yeah, it's just been a good day. I've not done loads on the rides because it's been quite busy. However, I feel like I've got my 30 odd euros worth, and it was €5 I think for parking, so you know, not too bad really. But where am I going next? Tomorrow I'm going to be going to Tripstrill. I've never been there before, first time visiting, and I've heard that it's a very lovely park with some very interesting themes and a lot of history behind the park. It's a family owned park, and so I look forward to visiting it for the first time. So I'm making my way up there now. It's about an hour and 15 minutes, staying in a hotel close to there, ready for tomorrow's vlog. I'll see you in the morning at Tripstrill, and yeah, thank you very much for watching another video here from this epic Europe trip that we're coming to the end of. I know only a couple of videos left from this one here on Theme Park Worldwide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. That means it's time to cue those credits.